Hey guys, so we're gonna be testing my Jori En deck again. Um, as many of you guys have seen, testing has gone pretty well so far. I'm just waiting on Big Wealthy to join. At the moment, I'm kind of considering taking out Empty the Warrens, even though it's a good card. I think I want to increase the consistency and speed of the deck even more. Um, So that might be something I'm considering. Um, it's just like at this point it's kind of fine tuning. Visions Beyond has kind of underperformed so far, but I think that if it goes late game, it's pretty good. Yeah, so and Past in Flames has performed really well. Mystic's Mastery has been really well. Um, I'm thinking about adding in more removal type things too. So Empty the Warrens could also become something like, oh gosh, what's it called? Well, I can't think of the name of the card, but like another kind of mass bounce spell like Cyclonic Rift. So I might be able to better protect myself. Telepathy, sorry, has been okay. It's nice to know what's in people's hands. It helps me make decisions better, but I think a straight draw spell, I feel like Peak might be better so that I can kind of see what one player's doing, get a draw off it. So that card's kind of in question. Um, so we'll see. I've also been reading some of the Uncharted Realms articles. So I just finished the one with Jori in it, and that was pretty fun. Well, at least the one where she's a principal character, finding the Bident with Kiora. Um, this hand is okay. It's not fantastic. It's got a lot of high mana spells, so I may end up tossing it. Um, I think I'm going to toss it, actually. This is much better. Okay. So we're up against a Damia, Mikhaeus, and Kruphix. Okay. So, looks like everyone's ready. Okay. So, we'll lead off with think I'll lead off with just a basic island and, oh, draw. Then basic island still and pass. This hand is a hand that could very easily lead to a quick win. What I'm going to do is, I think at this point, just play a turn 3 long-term plans. Maybe not. I'm not sure. Maybe I'll go with Thought Vessel first. So turn 2 Thought Vessel. Oh. Let's see what we draw. And we can kind of... So Goblin Matron, not useful. If I draw into another land next turn, Thought Vessel and long-term plans on turn... No, that doesn't work. I think I'm just going to play out the Thought Vessel and pass. Okay, so we do draw another land. I think I'll just play the... We don't have triple red yet, though. So it might be better just to play out Jori En. Which I'm okay with. I'll play out the Jori En here. Okay, Soul Ring, 1, 2, 3, 4. Demonic Tutor. Diabolic Tutor. Nope. Cryptcast. Okay. That's unfortunate. It's going to give him a lot of mana really soon. Hopefully one of these guys takes care of the Gripcast, wasting a removal spell and keeping my combo open. I wouldn't be object to that. We have 5 mana up. So he can't cast 2 spells at all this turn. That's fine. I'll just pass and then play long-term plans. It's someone else's turn. Find Zealous Conscript. No, Zealous Conscript is a human. Yeah, I think just Pact is more reliable, so play face down. Everyone's just kind of going without me. That's fine, though. No one wanted to take care of the Crypt Ghast, which kind of messes everything up, to be honest. No, that one. Okay, so we're getting hit for 3 by the Crypt Ghast. Not too terrible, but at this point in the game, I'm pretty confident where my pieces are. Leyline's a bit annoying, but I expect that someone will either take care of the Leyline or something else to force this guy to have to counter something. He has the one creature. Was about to comment on the guy's cradle, but he had the creature, so silly Dryad Arbor. Okay. There we go. Now we can play. Still can't play 2 things in a turn. Yeah, and I can't really Harbinger effectively because of... I wish it would stop doing this thing where it goes back and forth. But I can't Harbinger effectively because I just searched for the Pact. So I got 2 more turns before I can do that. I guess I may as well play out the... No, if I get something that can be played, I can play Gutter Snipe and something next turn. So I'll wait. See if I get something like Brainstorm, so I can Gutter Snipe, then Brainstorm. Or if I hit another land even, I could Gutter Snipe, then Fairy Harbinger, and then search for Pestermite and put that on top. With the Pact of Negation in hand. So... in the end, I think that it was better just to play Jori En on turn 3 because I did that anyway. He must have forgotten that I tutored. I don't think many people saw that I actually tutored, but I did. And turns out he missed it, which is nice. One. So it's Damia Mill. So if I draw a land, it's better to play Gutter Snipe Perforos, and then next turn play Harbinger X. If only for the fact that, like, then I can evade the mill. Although I guess he can play all of his mill spells at instant speed, which is kind of not great. But, four. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Has to be from the graveyard, which is nice. Alright, so we lose Jori En, which means that we gotta wait even longer to get our combo going. Sweet. So don't get hit that turn. Sorry, I've been kind of quiet. There's not really much to comment on. Like, Chainer is good. Like, I mean, I could say that sort of thing. Basically, I don't want to play Fairy Harbinger yet. Yeah, I don't want to play the Harbinger because I need to draw the Pact in order to save my combo, because I have the combo in hand, essentially. But, I need to be able to protect it. I'll go ahead and Mog Infestation the guy so that he can't have the Chainer. That doesn't necessarily work. So I'll just play out Jori En again. So the reason I didn't Mog Infestation is because everything's going to get a counter from Mikhaeus and comes back, and so he'd still be able to use the Chainer and everything would be bigger, which I don't really want. So yeah. This would be a circumstance in which Anger of the Gods might not be a terrible inclusion in the deck. Deals with like smaller stuff like elves, and it would kill both Cryptghast and Chainer. That might be an inclusion that I add eventually. I'm not 100% sold on it, but Yeah, so Dark Star is definitely leading this match. I really need to turn off the Slum Reaper combo, or someone needs to exile his graveyard. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Alright, so we kind of luck out because the Mikhaeus guy is going to have to leave, it looks like. Which means that I'm not going to lose next game. Or, I mean, next turn. I do know that Damia has a sweeper. But does he have a sweeper and a counterspell is the real question. Because right now, next turn I can Harbinger. Alright, so Traumatize happens. 41 cards go to his graveyard. Any Eldrazi Titans? Nope. So, no Eldrazi Titans. Oh, is that the end of his turn? Okay. Draw Pact of Negation. We'll pass. So if he does anything to target Kruphix instead of me, then I'll play Fairy Harbinger in response. If he does something that targets me, I'll probably have to Pact it, and then response Fairy Harbinger, and then next turn I won't be able to combo out, but at least I'd have the Pestermite in hand. Unfortunately, Big Wealthy has 3 cards in hand. One of them is probably a sweeper. We'll try to Harbinger here and see what happens. Well, I got 6 lands, so I can't win yet. Just pass. So, um, yeah, I mean, like, that kind of stinks, the Damia on the flash. But, like, I wouldn't say this is the end of the world. Like, I'm still in a pretty decent position right now. Um, so this is going to actually help me a lot. Okay, so, to draw triggers, we'll play out the mountain, Kiki Jiki, and then all right, so we win there. Actually, he would have, since he beast within in response to the Kiki entering, I would have been able to combo out anyway. But there we have it. That'll be the game. Thanks for watching, guys, and tune in.